me? No?
Welcome. Yes, we can hear you, brother. It's
Yep.
Juneteenth. We're here. It's the reality check. Happy Friday.
Mm-hmm. Happy Juneteenth.
How does it feel to be free today, Roy?
It feels good, man.
Are you back in the field?
We ain't all the way free yet. We're all the way free yet, but you know what I'm saying? We making strides.
Are you back in the field yet?
What you mean, work-wise?
Yeah.
Mister, why you trying to take
I'm
up
back
all
to
the
work.
parking?
Facts.
Yeah.
I've been back to work for like 2 weeks now.
Oh, every day?
So they let us out. They let us out of work earlier.
Oh, okay. That's something. I guess.
Every day. So they let
Next
us out
year,
of
Roy,
work
you
today.
ain't gonna have to go.
They must have got like. Yeah, I know, but today they like in the middle of the day they just like let all the workers go home.
It is what it
Like
is,
at
right?
12 o'clock.
Y'all should have got time and a half.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact. We should have.
I ain't back at yet. I'm not back at work. I'm not in no rush to be back at work yet.
I think ain't they putting y'all back in like on Monday or something like that?
No. We not in phase 2. We not in phase 2.
That's what I heard.
What phase are y'all
they sent the email. I don't know. They said for right now until they tell us when, continue to work how you've been working. So I'm with that.
That's dope.
Roy, you ready
I'm
for
in phase
spicy
2.
Oh God.
I'm in phase 2 at the salon.
Yeah, I know. Welcome back. Woo! All the essential hair salons. Woo!
We survived.
Yeah, that's what's up. Word. That's what's up.
We survived, but
that's what's up. Facts.
The salon I work at, Beauty Mark, we're not opening our doors until the 29th. We just want to make sure that we do everything that has to possibly happen and then open the books up and be ready.
Are you excited about going back to work?
Y'all was supposed to open up before a lot of stuff.
What, the 22nd?
Roy, we think you got a bit of a delay, buddy.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We're having connection issues with you. You're choppy and you delayed. Wow. But that's okay. This is real live TV.
Right. Must see TV.
Right. This ain't no. What is this? This is TV.
I'm hearing y'all in real time, but y'all not hearing me.
Oh.
Now we are a little bit better, I think. You ready for Spicy Saturdays tomorrow?
Wait, hold
on.
It's not, it's not nothing I'm really looking forward to no more because outside is really opening up and people are really having real events.
And that was going to be my next question. I was going to ask you.
You know what I'm saying?
So you would even after it opens up, you wouldn't start back up? I mean, you wouldn't continue the online just because every now and then maybe once a week?
But it's like where's the audience? What is the audience doing? You know what I'm saying? Like I can clearly see the numbers decreasing as the weather gets better. Yeah. You know, as the weather progresses, the numbers decrease. Like you know what I'm saying? Like people might still use it. Like if they outside or something, like they had to get together, they might plug it up and still, you know what I'm saying, spin. But you know, I might be at a cookout. I might be at, some shit that we got going on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like shit is starting to come back, slightly normal. People are calling me for bookings like, yo, I got this, that.
Well, I need to put my shit in now, right? I can't play around.
It's happening, man. Like, hey, people is out here. They booking up. And I'm all for it. Fuck that shit.
Me too. I just don't want to be. I don't think that I want to be in more than 50 people right now.
They said 100 is good.
Depending on the environment, I don't think I want to be around more than 50 people in a hot, sweaty. Like I don't want to do that yet. I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
I feel you.
Man down.
Yeah.
I'm not ready for that. Too.
I'm still delayed or I'm good. I'm good now, right?
No, you're good now.
I don't know. It might have been the headphones. I had some headphones on.
Tip, I asked Roy, I said, since he's like getting bookings and things like that, I said, I'm not ready for like 50 people or more, like in a hot, sweaty environment. How many people would you go to an event with right now?
Who, me or Tish?
Tip.
Oh, my bad. I'm looking at Roy like, well, what's the answer? Me? Oh man, it's like, oh dang, right now,
Right now.
I ain't gonna lie. If I don't know the people that's there, I'm not going. I don't care if it's 10 of y'all, I'm not going. If I have to be, it has to be the normal people that I've been around with quarantine that I know they ain't got nothing going on and kind of like you in the clear. But you can't invite me to your homegirls party and expect me to show up and hang and party with 50 other people. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it's not happening at all. I don't think I'm gonna be comfortable with that no time soon yet. And at first, like, I mean, I don't think, as they said that now, New York has the lowest cases now. Like so we're reverting. What it is to me, if you ask me, it's just transferring to other states now. You know what I'm saying? Because people was traveling. You go to Houston, Texas, they got 4 clubs, strip clubs open and nightclubs open. You go to Georgia, Delaware, all these places, they opening back up. Connecticut is open, and people are traveling to these places so they can party on the low. And now people are being affected, and now all the other places are being affected though. So, what can you do, right? I'm partying
Just
on my
live your
strip
best
right
life.
now. Right.
I still would love to go to a beach.
Listen, I had some good parties this quarantine. We had Jim's party. We had Mama T, couple parties Mama T had in a week. So, Siren cookouts and pop-up shots. I had a good time on quarantine, so I don't care.
Me too.
Yeah,
I'm hoping I can take my best life from quarantine and fuse that with my normal crazy ass life, and then have the best of both worlds.
Right.
Yeah, hopefully everybody, learn something or, add it to their craft or,
Did you?
their skill. Yeah, I started learning some stocks. We tightened up the business a little bit, got some paperwork done. You know what I mean? Started reading some materials. I just been practicing some financial literacy shit during the whole quarantine. So yeah.
Boy, I got a surprise for you right now.
Dang, man. Somebody messed my
I don't
sound
like
up,
surprises.
y'all. They got me. They caught me, y'all. Somebody called me and messed me up, and now I can't hear. I could barely hear you. I need the headphones. They hating on me, and I don't want to leave. Only way I can get it right is if I leave. I ain't leaving.
What surprise you got for me?
All right, so remember we was talking about your planting and garden enthusiasm.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I gotta say something to you about that. Tell me what you're gonna tell me though.
So look, this is for you, right? It's not for you, but look.
Oh yeah, I want that. Yeah, I want that. Yeah.
So okay, let me tell you, right? So I was in Five and Below, and you should go to Five and Below. They have rolled out like all of these little like planter things. So these are ferns. So I took pictures of how I did it. I'm gonna send you the pictures, but I'm gonna post it online too, and we'll see what I get. Now they have these ferns are gonna grow like a little berry flower, but it gives you the disclaimer: do not eat it. So I just wanted to share that with you, that some crops that you purchase like for visuals still grow fruits and things that you cannot consume. You know
what type of stuff is that though?
Okay, but you've seen these type of plants before, because if you've seen like shrubs in people's yard, they grow these little red berries that drop. They make the yard so disgusting.
Right.
They have a little seed in the inside. Those are you're not gonna get sick, but those are technically not edible berries. Those are just floral berries. They just, they just grow like they're a crop. You know what I mean? But you don't harvest them to eat them.
So why would you even be harvesting those? Period. Just to get the process, just to know the process of like planting or growth or what?
Yeah, because a lot of plants are weeds, right? Like vines and ferns and things like that. Most of them are like are weeds. They take over, they overpower your crop, and then depending on where they are, they add a beautification to an area that you normally have. So they're not a bad thing. They just have to be where they are and can be enjoyed. You know what I mean? Dandelions, those are weeds. But if they grow in a specific area, they add a beauty to that area that would not normally be there. But if you're trying to harvest food consumption crops, you want to get rid of all of that.
All right. Before I lose my train of thought, where would you buy the seeds needed to grow, the fruits, the vegetables? Like where do you buy these things?
I don't necessarily trust like the 99-cent stores and stuff.
Oh, I wouldn't trust that either.
Yeah, so I recommend that you go to like Lowe's. I think Lowe's has better seedlings than Home Depot, personally.
Yeah, they say Home Depot is canceled anyway. They saying Home Depot is canceled.
Everything is canceled, but
right.
Lowe's, Walmart, contrary to it being Juneteenth and everything we're talking about, where you, a beginner, can get seeds in a department store setting. So Lowe's, Walmart, and if I had to pick one more department store, I may pick a Target, but not in their not in their like in their the area where you can get like little $5 and under stuff. Go in their home section and see and get those seeds. If you're gonna start cucumbers,
can't you just use like the seeds from whatever it is that you're using? If I want to grow watermelon, I use watermelon, or like if I want to use potato, I let the roots grow, and then you know what I'm saying?
You can, but you have to be prepared to make sure that you cultivate that properly so that when you put it in the ground, you are going to gain a harvest from it. You can plant that. You know what I mean? So you want to make sure, even like avocados, if you soak an avocado seed in some water, it's going to split open. It's going to start to create a plant. But you have to make sure that you put that plant in the ground at the right time, at the right season. It's getting the right amount of light. It's getting the right amount of sun. It might even need a little bit of like a fertilizer or growth to help it. You know what I mean? Instead of just the soil. Sometimes the soil, depending on where you're planting, needs more added to it. So Miracle-Gro is like the easiest thing for me to say, but there are a lot of natural
right,
pellets and growth substances that you can use, because the Miracle-Gro, some of those companies, they have pesticides as well. So if they make pesticides, you don't really want to use them. And some of them are like some gardeners shun them, like they don't want them because they don't help the natural habitat of what's supposed to be happening with the crop. But definitely those stores and online. Sometimes you can pick up a book and you can just order, like a lot of the heirloom tomatoes that me and my mom use, some of the herbs we use, we order the seeds or bulbs, because you can get bulbs. Like what Tiff is describing is sometimes you get a bulb from like a potato. You'll get a bulb that goes first. You got to put that bulb in the ground. You know what I mean? So you can get bulbs that have been ready made, and then you plant those. And then from what you harvest, from what you sow, your harvest, you should keep the seeds from that and then replant that into your ground. Instead of continuing to buy cucumber seeds every summer, you should be able to take the seeds from the cucumbers you grow and dry them and put them back into the ground next season.
So
full cultivating process that happens.
So what's a rough estimate on the what's the rough estimate on like a time frame for like to growing anything, or does it differ? Does it differentiate?
So if you're gonna put certain bulbs in the ground like tulips, and like certain flowers, you always want to put those in the ground before the first frost of the year. So that way they're already there. The ground freezes, the ground unthaws in spring. They've already been there. They've already been getting rain. They've already been getting snow. And when it's time for them to come up, they spring up and they're ready to beautify the area that they're in. So for flowers and plants that you want to come up into the springtime, and they may even be perennials depending on the ones that you choose, which means they're going to come up every year. You plant those right before the first frost.
Okay.
Right before the ground gets for you to be
Let's
able
say you want to grow some strawberries.
Plant them. Yeah.
Let's say you want to grow some strawberries.
Let's say you want to grow strawberries. Strawberry plants I put in the ground 2 months ago. There was already strawberry plants there. We added more strawberry plants to that area. But Roy, strawberry plants will take over your garden. They're a crop weed. They will literally just take over. And that doesn't mean that you're going to get like a lot of strawberries, depending on, you know, the little natural creatures that you got. They may eat your strawberries before you can get to them, but the plant itself will vine out. It will vine out. So you have to have a strawberry patch. That's why, so that you can contain it. So the strawberries that we grow are in the beginning of the plot, and they're just patched off, so that they don't attach onto anything else, because they will take over the other herbs that we have.
I want to grow like potatoes. Potatoes.
You could put potatoes in the ground in springtime, and they'll come up in summer and fall.
Is there any of those products, meaning like either like potatoes or fruits or vegetables, whatever? Can any of them be grown in your house?
Yes, you can start any garden in your house. You have to have good lighting, and you have to have a good oxygen source. If you're constantly running your AC, you don't have a good oxygen source for crops to grow. You need to have fresh air. Let me show you this plant that I got, right? Let me show you.
Yeah, because I need to know how to survive without the supermarket. I can eat potatoes and water.
I know that's right, boy. I need to survive without the supermarket.
So do you guys remember this orchid from my birthday?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the same orchid from the birthday show that I got, right? Now, in my house, I have a lot of windows. Unfortunately, I would love to put my orchid on the coffee table, but the orchid has to be in the corner of my house because that's where the most moisture is in my house. And this plant doesn't allow for direct air or direct sunlight. So if I put it in the window, or if I put it on the table in the morning at like 9, 10 o'clock, the sun is beaming on it. So that's why I lost 2 bulbs that were here, because I realized it was getting too much sun. It was cooking my plant. So I put it in the corner. That may not be where I want it to be, but now here we go, almost a month later, and she's still surviving. So that's where she wants to thrive at. You know what I mean? So these are gonna sit by my TV stand in my bedroom, but right now I have them in the window because they need to get as much sunlight as possible. Not direct sunlight, but as much sunlight in their area as possible. And then once they come up and they're planted, then you can put them anywhere you want to in the house.
So how often do you water the crops? Like,
so depending on the rain and depending on the season, you should definitely want to water crops in the early morning before high noon, because you don't want your crops or your seeds to cook. If the ground is too hot and then you water it, they're cooking that. So you want them to basically absorb the water, and then you want them to absorb the sunlight. You don't really want them to do both at the same time. So before high noon or in the evening. So now all night they've gotten all the water sources they want to feed them down, and now comes that morning, they respond totally different. So I never recommend somebody between the hours of like 11 and 4, where we are in the summer months. No water, no watering.
Okay, that's good to know. Some good farming.
I know, right?
Tips.
Some good
And if
tips.
you have to water, right? You feel like you need to water. Don't water the plant itself. Water the soil, because that water on the plant is gonna get to the temperature you don't want it to get to on the plant. It's not cooling it down. It's so different.
This ties right in with Juneteenth. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Plant seeds are so, you know what
I mean? Roy trying to plant some other stuff.
No, nah. Yeah, maybe so. Yeah.
You gotta have what you need for that too.
Yeah, maybe so. But it's just so crazy. Like I had asked you about that, but we was outside. We was outside. Like I think it was maybe the first weekend we was outside with the shirts. Somebody came over. A guy came over. He was like, do we make shirts for people, like custom shirts, blah blah blah. But long story short, he said, yeah, that's my garden right there on the corner, like at the corner of the block. They got the garden down there. He was like, yeah, that's my garden. I was like, word? Wow, that's crazy. Like, I didn't ask him nothing about a garden. He just came out like, yeah, I'm in the church or whatever. I need some shirts for my church. And, I run the garden right there on the corner. I was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? I had asked you about that probably like a couple of days prior, or probably like the day before. You know what I'm saying?
You should try to get you a plot somewhere and start working on it. A little small plot in a garden somewhere.
Yeah, it's another guy I seen on Instagram too. Like, I don't know if y'all follow the guy Rizza Islam, but he was showing like some guy in LA, and he had like a small plot. Like he wasn't in a house. He was like in a apartment complex. Feel me? And then like right next to his building, it was like a little small plot that he had, you know what I mean? But he had so much stuff in there, like radishes, potatoes, lettuce. Like he was getting busy, and he was some regular hood dude. Like
I know that's
cowboy boots.
That don't mean nothing.
We got all this right here. We got blueberries, and it was some little small ass spot, like the size of a coffin. You know what I mean? But he was making it happen right in LA, like in the hood.
Well, you can literally start something from one of those like sterilite container bins. Truly, if you have enough dirt and you have enough water and time, you can literally start your gardening in that.
Wow, I'm gonna try it. So I'm gonna go right to Lowe's and get all the ingredients.
Make sure you document it.
Yeah, I want to grow a potato. Facts.
See how long
you can survive with potatoes and water. You can survive.
Right, just let him go with.
He about to go.
I want to survive, yo. If it get down to it, and you got a farm, like son, the supermarkets is no more supermarkets.
And I love potatoes. Right. And you could do a lot with potatoes. You could fry them, saute them, mash them, bake it. You could do so much stuff, and then you could add stuff to it, and then you still got a meal.
Come on,
throw some shrimp on some cheese, some sour cream, some chives.
I can survive with potato and water, bro.
You always want a green though, because a green is just gonna grow. So you just got to make sure that it's getting the right amount of required water.
Like what? For example, like what? What's the best green?
A kale, cabbage. When cabbage goes crazy.
I love cabbage. Too.
The first thing before you get the head, like if you're okay with eating the green of cabbage, like you can literally pull back the green leaves that come from a cabbage, and you're still gonna be able to have a harvest because it gets full. When we get it, it's cut down at the head, but it's flower. Like, have you ever been in the city and you see plants that look like cabbage?
Like but it's cabbages? Yeah.
Cabbage, cauliflower, those type of plants, they naturally do that. But when it's cut right at the head, so you don't get to see that beauty. And most times you only see a couple of green leaves, but it gets a lot of green leaves, Roy, and that's a lot of oxygen. mean, so you have to have green with your potato. You can't just eat potatoes.
So, question: just because we talk about food, it would be very interesting. Do you like beef bacon, turkey bacon, or pork bacon? If you get a bacon, egg, and cheese, what do you want on it?
It's definitely pork bacon first, then turkey.
Okay.
That beef shit.
That if I can't have pork, I'll have beef. I will never have turkey bacon.
This sounded like a personal question. Like, damn, what you got against turkey? What grudge you got against turkey bacon?
Because I was watching, I was on Instagram, and somebody, Steve, was like, they was mad because they didn't have turkey bacon, so they had to get pork bacon on their bacon and eggs. So I'm like, this is what you're supposed to be doing anyway.
Well, so why are you against turkey bacon if you never had it? You can't.
I've had it.
Oh, you never have it again? What kind of turkey bacon did you have? Where did you have it?
I've had several. I've had Turkey Hill. I've had that Oscar Mayer nonsense. I've had not Oscar Mayer, Butterball. I had some other like organic, all kinds. It's just I can't get with it. The texture.
You gotta have the diner.
Butterball is my least favorite.
And
Butterball is trash.
I can't deal with the fact that I know it's not. If it's gonna be turkey bacon,
it's weird.
I'm gonna tell you this, right? If it's gonna be turkey bacon, I'd rather you cook a whole turkey, slice it into like bacon strips. Listen to me, and then like manipulate it to make it crispy, like a fry, like deep fry that shit with something, and make it into like a bacon versus. I don't want this not natural turkey bacon. It's not natural. It's not.
So you want homemade turkey bacon?
Possibly.
All they're gonna do is add water to that shit, manipulate it, change it, make it the texture they want it. Still, it's gonna end up being.
You know the difference between real turkey breast and fake.
Yo, you doing too much for a turkey, like turkey bacon, egg, and cheese. Nobody ain't fucking slicing no turkey just to fry it, do it all like nah.
I'm not
you know the Akis already be cooking their bacon the night before like this, but and then just throwing your shit on there the next day.
I only eat bacon from like I don't eat bacon from any store. I don't eat food from any store.
Bacon is good, so good, but I really want to stop eating bacon. Like really.
What makes you want it? Do you want to stop eating
stop eating pork? Pork. Okay. Pork. I want to stop. Yeah. Certain dishes is like, oh man, this shit. When they come with that ham with the pineapple, oh man.
So let me ask you this: if you have baked ziti, do you bake ziti?
Huh?
Do you bake ziti? Do you bake ziti?
Yeah. I know how to make baked ziti too.
Do you want it with turkey bacon or ground beef?
It's better with the ground beef.
Did you hear what she asked you?
Wait, what you say?
She said, "Do you want it with turkey bacon?"
I didn't mean to say turkey bacon. I didn't mean to say turkey bacon.
Do I want it with turkey or ground beef? It's better with the ground. It's better with the ground beef, but either way, it still tastes like the same.
Yeah, I'm okay with it either way too.
Yeah, as long as you season it.
One time I got catfish, I was so mad. And somebody made me a plate of spaghetti. So I'm like, oh, it's lit. I love this. I'm hungry. I'm going to eat this plate of spaghetti. I get into it. I'm like, no. It was turkey, ground turkey. I had to throw the whole plate away.
You bugging out. That's good too. It just don't break down as much as the ground beef, but it's good still. It's good
and if you cook it right, it will break down like the ground beef. You just gotta.
And you gotta overly season that for me. You gotta overly season it. You gotta mask that turkey taste, like that ground turkey taste.
Man, I've been on my cooking stuff lately, man. Word.
What you been making? Tell us what you been doing.
I gotta taste my Rasta pasta. Word. I said fire. Word.
Yo,
are you bringing your Rasta pasta to the meeting?
Yeah, I can do it. Facts. Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, Liddy.
Yeah.
So what should I add to that?
What else you add to it?
Oh. Let's make the people jealous right now. What should I?
The Rasta pasta I'm making is chicken Rasta pasta. So y'all, if y'all want to build off of that, that's already chicken in that. So
chicken in that. All right, I'm here for all of that. That's what we
live. I'm trying to learn how to make some other shit. Feel me? Like this corn. Like, Tip. That was a major one. You said what you did, what you learned. I was learning how to cook during the quarantine. No funny shit.
I know that's right.
Yeah, Roy.
So do you think you could confidently cook do you think you could confidently cook a full 3-course, not 3-course? Yeah, maybe 3-course meal.
Yes, 3.
What's the 3-course meal? What's the appetizer?
Your green, you got your starch.
No. All right. So you want to give a complete taste.
Green,
3-course. All right.
The green, your starch and your meat.
All right. What would you make confidently?
My greens, y'all don't fuck with the glories.
I do, but.
So Roy, we had a great.
Well, for the greens, I just do a tossed salad. That's safe. A regular tossed salad.
It's safe.
For the starch, I could probably do
potato. No.
Potato.
They gonna be right in your garden.
Nah. I probably do. Damn, see, that's not a 3-course meal. Feel me?
A 3-course meal.
I was gonna do a fried chicken. I would do the fried chicken, the ziti, and
ain't nothing wrong with that. Good. There's nothing wrong with that.
All right, so the fried chicken, the ziti, and salad. You said?
Yeah.
That's lit.
You know what I mean?
That's lit.
Or now, probably a little macaroni salad on the side or something. Little
kind of drink
you gotta survive, man. You can't be letting females hinder you out here.
What's the beverage you serving on the side? It could be anything. It could be not alcoholic or non-alcoholic. Pasta,
yeah, that's the beverage on the side. Or some sweet bitch. Excuse my language.
You like that?
What's the dessert?
You like that one? Mm-hmm. It's too sweet for me.
Dessert? Me.
You?
They go to 3-course meal. They go to 3-course meal.
There you go. That's
it. They go to 3-course meal right there.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Smoke this little rooski. Get your little hookah, whatever your preference is.
Yeah, so great.
So Roy, right? Me and Jim was having a question, right? Mm-hmm. About food and cooking. If somebody doesn't cook like from scratch and everything they cook is out of like a can or a bag or whatever, are they really a cook?
Nah, not really.
You didn't say cook, you said chef.
If all your wings is out the bag, like, feel me? It's already all you gotta do is like throw it in a fryer or whatever. That's not
it don't matter how it is. Like if you be like, I cook, I be chefing it up, right? I be chefing up, I be cooking, or like somebody else would be like, yeah, I cook or whatever, but you go over this like is taking already cooked foods and just
No. You gotta cook the meat. Like you gotta cook the meat. You gotta cook the ground beef. You gotta cook the chicken cutlet. You gotta.
Yeah, they'll do that. But I'm talking about like canned vegetables or like I don't know, like box.
I can't knock you for the veggies. If you're doing canned veggies, I can't knock you because some people I don't know. They don't have access to the farmers market, or they just not confident in cooking. Fresh veggies.
Because this was the conversation, right? Because like somebody we know have brought, not somebody we know. Somebody was telling me a story about they had ordered a cake from somewhere, and when they got the cake, they paid $100 and something for the cake, and come to find out it was just box cake.
Well, that's a difference. That's
what I'm saying. This is what let me finish. So I went on to say that
she's gonna give you the part 2 right now.
Right. So the part 2 is like, that's how it all started. So I'm like, well, can you take box. Can you say I bake if I'm cooking out of a box? But I might elevate it. I might add a little vanilla extract, a lemon extract, a little confetti sugar. Like I might elevate it to make it a little bit better. But the base of it is box cakes. Can they be like, yes, I'm a baker?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can say you're a baker. You can say you're a baker because at the end of the day, like I wouldn't use one of those like extravagant birthday cakes as an example because it's really just like the icing and all the accessories on the outside.
So some of them cakes be disgusting.
Right. Yeah, like I would rather a fucking box cake like a Betty Crocker fucking box cake rather than some of that shit they be using. Like some of that shit is edible, but it's like you eat it, it's like, damn, this shit tastes like clay. Feel me?
Yeah, that fondant.
So I don't know. I can't really. I wouldn't really say. I wouldn't knock them as a baker. Because like how we make rice, like some people make rice. There's certain different ways to make rice, right? If I'm not mistaken.
I mean, what you mean as far as that?
How do you make it from scratch? You can make it rice from scratch, or it just comes.
I don't know anything about that. Like
it comes in a box or a bag.
Yes, all rice is not the same.
That's what I'm saying.
I know that.
So,
wrong. That's not what he's saying. He's saying some people make it from scratch, like they own rice.
Some people make the fucking microwave rice, so they not like they don't.
That's true, because that
they
shit
still
is
know how
done.
to cook though, but they just don't.
I feel you.
Yeah,
right.
they can make rice.
That was the comparison because I asked that about the bacon. So I said, if I said a guy say or a woman say she a chef, but everything she cook is out of she buy all the Lori's stuff. What is it, Glorious line? But then she elevated. Can she be like, yo, I be cooking, throwing down, but she done bought everything that was already made and then just elevated.
Not that.
Chicken. He'll make the meat at the least part. He'll make the meat for all the extra size and stuff.
Nah, the cakes and the veggies, like, nah, you can't say like glorious, like you the chef if you got glorious. That shit is already seasoned.
But that's what I'm saying. But if
like,
you
as a chef, you have to season it to your style, like how you do it. That's what makes you a unique chef. You know, even the cake, somebody might bake this shit longer than you, or you know what I mean? So,
but if you was to go into an establishment and you paying them, you go into a bakery and you pay them, you thinking you paying them for their craft and their recipes and their efforts. You didn't think you was paying them for.
I'm paying them for the motherfucking presentation and the taste. If it look good and it tastes good, I don't give a fuck what you use to make it. I don't care what you use to make it, bro. Hey, you got me.
Yep, I agree. Yeah, I have a whole I agree because when I was getting orders to make cupcakes before I'm having my recipes that I have now, I was making 300 or 400 cupcakes at a time for people. But I was using my base as I really don't like I'll use Pillsbury, but I'm not really a fan of Pillsbury. Hi, Royce.
Hi.
Betty Crocker and Dunkin' Hines. And I'm tweaking that. 300 or 400 cupcakes. I gotta frosting them all. I gotta make them look good, and they're going to kids. So I gotta do something too. I gotta put that. You know what I mean? Like,
like,
it's a whole ball game, kid. So, but once
that's what I'm saying.
A homemade recipe from scratch with the flour, like, really, it's the same thing. And somebody buys, it's not the same thing. Also, because if I got 2 10-pound bags of flour, right? And I'm making all of these cupcakes. I got 5-pound bag of sugar, mad flour, mad baking powder, mad eggs, mad. If I gotta do the same order for somebody with box cakes, I'm spending more money. Because the box cake is gonna cost me $1 to $2 per box. That ain't nothing. One box is nothing compared to baking a real cake for somebody. You have made one box You know that you see that little thin ass cake? That little thin ass cake.
This should be good. This should be good. That should be thin as a motherfucker. Word.
Yeah, so
Tiff, you right, Tiff. Nah, Tiff got a point though, because if you make them box cakes, you could taste, like, you right. You could taste the thinness. And then when you go to like a birthday party, or you get like a Maxwell's or one of them thick ass cakes.
Maxwell.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta shake that shit up, or you gotta use more box cake than fucking.
So let's see
3
some fun
boxes
facts
of
about.
one cake.
Let's see some fun facts about the RC.
All right,
Jim,
fun
what's your favorite cake?
My favorite cake? Ooh, vanilla.
One cake. Oh, wow. That is a shock. Oh my God. That is a shock. Roy, what's your favorite cake?
Strawberry with the strawberry icing on it. Not strawberry filling. Not strawberry filling. Pink cake. The pink one.
Yes.
Pink. You know what I'm talking about? Pink?
Yes. Yes.
Pink cake with the pink frosting.
Pink
Undefeated.
cake.
Undefeated.
All the time. So
Undefeated.
now, yeah. What's your favorite? What you gonna say, Jim?
I was about to say, you wanted me to say like a specialty cake?
I just expected one. I know you like flavors. I know you like flavors. Vanilla is so like.
I thought it was going with like, you know, vanilla, strawberry, chocolate. What would I like? I would go with. I don't really like chocolate like that, and I don't want a lot of strawberry, so I would go with vanilla.
Now, like he said, the homemade strawberry cake out the box with the red. I mean, the pink and the pink. I could do pink with white, like ice in it. Either one.
Yeah,
like,
that one too. Yeah.
But as long as it's strawberry cake, strawberry box cake, I'm here for all of that.
Right.
Now, what if you see the cake and the cake is pink, right? And you go to eat it, but it's not strawberry and cherry. Are you upset?
I'm upset.
Yeah, because I don't like cherry.
Highly. It's a big difference between strawberry and a cherry. Word.
I hate cherries. I don't hate cherry. I like natural cherries. I don't like cherry when it's cooked down into food. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I do like cherry.
What? Like a cherry pie?
I don't want that.
That's good.
It probably is.
I don't like coconut. I don't like pineapple.
On
no cakes. On no cakes. I don't like coconut
fresh, or you mean fresh, or you mean like you want the
filling, the icing, none of that. I don't like none of that. No.
I used to didn't like it either, but I'm with it now, especially the strawberry one. I'm with it now. When I was a kid,
strawberry is good, but pineapple and coconut, those two.
Yeah, coconut's not my thing.
Like if you have a cake and it has those two fillings in it, I'm good.
The coconut, I got too many different feelings about it. It itch my throat. It's not. I don't like that texture of coconut, and it tastes like paper.
You know what it is? I think my grandma used to make it a lot. So
you want me to tell you something about the coconut?
What's that?
You cannot get cheap coconut flakes. That's why that shit tastes like paper.
Yeah, facts.
Not the little long strips. Not the little long.
Yes. And number two,
the long strips. The long strips.
People put it in the refrigerator. It gets freezer burnt in the refrigerator. They put it and they have it in the fridge too long, and then when they go to put it on the cake, it lost all of its oomph. If you're gonna use coconut for anything, you have to get that shit fresh the day that you need to make it. Coconut is not good for you to pull out your refrigerator and apply to any kind of baking products. And the OG taught me that shit.
Right.
Shout out to the OGs.
Right. And she could make a box cake or a homemade cake with a shit fall apart in your hand.
Okay.
You know the shit people fight over after church? That's her.
Jim made a wonderful meal the other day. Oh, she had so many pieces of fried whiting. We had fried whiting with broccoli and mac and cheese. Simple but delicious.
Damn. How you cook fish? It depends on how you buy it, right?
When I do whiting, I usually season the whiting and I season my batter. But I make my own batter. I really don't like the fish fry. So I'll use flour, cornmeal, Then I'll season that with Old Bay, black pepper, and a little bit of salt. But then I've already like pre-seasoned the fish, so that way the fish is seasoned, and then the batter is seasoned, so you get, you get what you mean.
Yeah, that's gonna be my next test right there. Some
you like whiting? I love
whiting. I love whiting.
I like plain whiting, even though sometimes they can be too big, but I still like them because you can make nuggets. If you're gonna make nuggets, whiting like fish nuggets, like an abundance of fish for people, and you don't want to constantly be frying the pieces of fish, then I would take wing whiting and cut it into like 3, and then you get a nice size per piece of fish. You know what I mean? But if it's just regular whiting, then I like them to be the regular size because it's like a mouthful. You eat that, delicious. And you gotta eat that shit fresh out of the oil.
That shit was good. It was, sorry my language, but it was so good. Delicious.
Yeah, and after the third fry, you gotta throw that fucking oil out. Excuse my language. Don't fry in oil that you've used more than 2 times.
What? What you mean 2 times? Like 2 different occasions, or just 2?
Yeah, hey, it's Juneteenth. Black fun facts. You know that oil that you peep after you fry some shit?
Oh, you talking about days of oil? Oh no, okay.
Fish oil, I think, should only be used twice.
Okay.
And then you throw that out. Chicken oil, you could go some chicken oil. But fish oil, you gotta let that go. You gotta let that go.
Damn, I be letting everything go. I need to start saving my chicken oil. I be letting
especially
everything go.
Especially when it got a little flavor in it too, please.
Yeah, but fish always, no matter what, fish throws a smell. Even in oil. So now the whole house smell like this goddamn fish because of the oil. You know what I mean? And now it's in everything, is everywhere. So after 2 times, I throw that shit out. It's out of here. Go on. What the fuck? Keeping no food substances.
I'm bad, y'all.
That's all right.
Okay.
I can't wait to Go ahead.
You was able to get your bacon debate. Your bacon debate out the way. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody was right and was wrong. I like to hear what people have to say. You know what I'm saying? It's just not a debate. I just like to hear what other people got to say. I love conversation.
Right. I know. Are we going to get some questions from Brooklyn Tip? The world is waiting.
I promise. Probably tomorrow. I was gonna post some up today, but it's Juneteenth. I respect the day, so I had to let that breathe. You know what I'm saying? And then tomorrow, I'm back. I've been in quarantine. I got a lot of questions.
Ooh, I'm excited.
I'm gonna go back to the old scenario. People want me to give long scenarios, like a whole storyteller situation. So I'm gonna try to put a few of those in there, make it think.
Okay.
It's just everybody. It's just for fun. It's just for fun. We're not airing nobody else. Huh?
No, go ahead. Sorry, we were over.
Yeah, I was saying, like, I don't want, because sometimes I notice some people come to the page and don't answer the questions. Like, listen, nobody's judging nobody over here. It's just for fun. We're just having a good time. Like, I don't care. I would never be like, such and such said yes, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
she don't even tell me, to the world that's listening. She don't even be like, oh, let me tell you what so said about.
Because I don't care. Because I know I answer other people, and I answer truthfully. It be some old kind of questions. Yup, hell yeah.
I just want the people to know you're a brand they can trust. You know what I'm saying?
Wait on it. Wait on it.
So it's safe to say that next week we will be in the studio for our 5-year anniversary show. I'm quite excited.
The people want to know. You telling the people we're gonna be in the station?
I'm telling the people that they can expect us to be at the station.
She let that cat out the bag.
Oh, I did, right? But I'm excited.
We gotta let you live. We'll be back in the station.
Yes. You know what I'm saying?
We come in with the goodies. Jimmy's bringing that famous fried fish.
Who? Oh, Emma. I think we'll just have an after party. We'll have an after party.
Oh yes, absolutely. This is true.
We'll have an after
party. If you want to come to the after party, DM us for the location.
Yeah. RSVP. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to Greens right now.
Might not be enough to go around, so get here early.
We have a lot of followers that do a lot of gardening as well. So shout out to all of our followers because they hit me up when we have these type of conversations. Shout out to India. She has a nice little garden growing. Homegirl Lucy, she has a garden growing in her Brooklyn loft apartment. And there's a couple of other people, but
shout out to your mama, the pioneer of this whole thing. That's why she's talking back, because her mom is a pioneer. Okay, come on now. They don't think she was talking. She knows. Huh?
We were birthed from sharecropping.
There you go. Today's your day.
Yes. Fun fact, right?
Fun fact.
Since it's Juneteenth. So sometimes I talk about my grandmother. I'm going to talk about my great-grandmother right now, right? We own the same house forever. Her father, my great-grandmother, my great-uncle and aunt purchased the house. They was worried about people coming and trying to rob the house. So she sold the garden in the back so that it had big dips in it. So if somebody was trying to come through the backyard to try to do anything foul, that they would, before they realized, they would fall into the dips. So, if the house is on the hill, she could have very well just made it a very low, structure so that everything sits. So there's rows of this, rows of that. No, she dug in. So you think you about to step and you fall into something else? They come out there with the shotgun. Who's back here?
Boy, Jim's mama is the pioneer of this gardening situation. She is the pioneer, okay?
Yeah, I know. She got a lot of knowledge. I can hear it already.
Yeah. I was over there working with them not too long ago. Pulling the weeds and making a way for her to grow her new stuff.
Yeah,
and it's coming up so nicely. She planted something in that area that you worked to. Yep. And so that's on the Marcy Avenue side, so people can come past there and see that beautiful clearing that you did.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
Oh, had a good day.
It's quite lovely. You know what I'm saying?
Now, with all this vegetable talk.
I know. Even though the gardens are closed, if we do have our family day, then we are allowed to bring in people that we know. So I will keep you guys updated on that. And then, Roy, you can really see how harvesting happens, because at that point, what my mom is growing, what anybody else is growing, and then there's a greenhouse, whatever is grown from there. We usually make a dish from everybody's individual pots, and then you come together. But if there's something that you want, I grew a certain type of tomato, somebody else grew a different type of tomato. Now it's oh, I'm gonna take that and you can take this, and so you can see all of that in its time. You know what I mean? So I'll keep you. You can bring Royce. It's a family.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. That'll be my plus one right there.
Yeah. And it's it's super kid friendly. It's a kid garden with it. Everything is on their playing field and stuff.
Yeah, she would love that.
So yeah.
Yeah, she would definitely love that.
Yes. Put her to work. Put her in comfortable clothes. Don't put her in cute clothes.
She already working. Right. How many jobs you got? She said 4. Come here.
Yes.
Come here. You get your interview over here.
Uh-oh.
Come. All right, tell them how many jobs you got.
4.
What's your 4 jobs, boy? You got 4
now, what's your 4 jobs, Royce?
What you do?
I do hair.
Okay.
What else?
And I make up the bed.
Okay.
And what else?
And I watch TV.
You get
I
paid
know
for
that's
that?
right.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
And I go to the store.
What you buy at the store?
I love these jobs.
Toys? You get paid to purchase toys?
That's right. She turns up.
What you was making the other day? What you was designing? Putting like crystals on and stuff, making it look pretty. Cups. You was designing the cups, your own cups.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
All right.
Like
you
cups
have,
I can drink my drinks out of, like fancy cups like this.
Mm-hmm.
Can I buy one from you?
I would like to buy a cup too.
Yes.
And what mommy make?
What'd you say?
She make trays and what else?
Trays.
And ashtrays.
And ashtrays. That's right, boys. Everybody needs ashtrays because you don't want them putting out their ashes on your stuff that you put in your stones and stuff on, right?
Right.
That's right. If you get paid to sweep the floor, you don't want to be sweeping up no ashes either.
Yo, you stupid.
So when can I get my cup? Do I gotta place my order?
Tell her you'll get back to her.
I'm gonna place my order this weekend, okay? And I'm gonna send you the money. You send me the payment information, and I'm gonna prepay for my cup. And then you let me know when it's ready for me to pick it up, okay?
That sounds good. Yeah.
Thank you so much. What's the name of your cup line? What's the name of your cup?
Daddy.
There you go.
I seen something with 2 R's before. Is that true?
You got your shirt with your RR and your slippers with your RR, right?
Double R,
Royce,
right?
You be designing that too, right? So what does that stand? What does the RR stand for?
Royce and Rattler.
That's right.
Royce and Rattler. Right?
Those shirts are so nice.
Say what
they
you got.
Are so cute.
What kind of stuff you got under the Royce and Rattler clothing line? What you got? Shirts. What else? Slippers.
Oh.
Pants.
Oh, outfits.
Socks.
And shoes.
You got the mask too, right?
Oh.
Face mask.
Yeah.
That's a whole outfit.
You have the best jobs ever. The best jobs.
What's your favorite color?
Purple.
Do you have a lot of purple in your line?
Think so.
You think so? Well, I'm gonna order something purple, okay? Since that's your favorite color.
That's right.
Sounds good. I'm excited.
She gonna have some merch at her 5th birthday.
Oh,
in December. In December, when your birthday?
December 16.
That's a good day. You got any plans for your birthday this year?
I got toys though.
You got toys. So if you could go one place for your birthday this year, where would you go?
I will go to school.
To school?
Make you so sad.
School been closed for a long time, right?
All the kids ready to go back to school. So sad. I feel so sad.
I know. Did you get to talk to any of your friends? You did? Do you have Google Classroom?
She don't need no Google Classroom. Her mother a teacher and her grandmother a teacher. And daddy a part-time teacher.
Look.
All you need to know is A through Z and 1, 2, 3, 4.
Boys, what's your favorite educational show? What's your favorite show?
Masha and Bear.
Say it one more time.
Masha and Bear.
Masha and Bear.
It's called Masha and Bear on Netflix.
Oh, and what do you learn on there? One thing you learn. One thing.
What you learn from Masha and Bear? Nothing. So we need to switch the program. Huh?
No, she might do something. She's digging deep for it. She just enjoys it. That's okay too.
Right. She want to give us the best answer possible.
Always doing a great interview. Jimmy,
I'm trying. You know what I'm saying?
Trying.
I got a great question for you.
Royce is ready. So, Royce, how old are you now?
4.
4.
The big question is, Royce. Daddy said he cooks. Have you tasted the food?
Did Daddy cook food for you and you eat it?
You had the Rasta pasta?
You had the food that Mom and Daddy cooked food? For you and Chloe?
Yeah.
Was it good?
It was good or nasty?
Was it as good as your dinosaur chicken nuggets?
The dinosaur chicken nuggets is good, yo.
What Daddy made for you? You got noodles.
Noodles?
She called every pasta noodles.
That's fine. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
Different forms of noodles.
Roy, thank you so much for answering all our questions.
You want to tell
them next week?
You gonna come to the radio station? Huh? Yeah. She said she's trying to DJ too.
Oh. Ooh.
Right?
By 7, she gonna be.
Tell them who your favorite. Tell them who your favorite music artist is.
Michael Jackson.
Oh, hey. Good. You dance like Michael Jackson? Royce, you dance like Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
Ooh.
This girl dance all day long, TikTok all day long.
Show me your Michael Jackson dance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do it. Do you remember the time? Yeah. When you fell in love? Yeah, do your hands. Remember the time?
Ooh.
Hey, go Roy.
You got it. Yes, bro.
Yes, listen, if you're listening to the show and you're not watching the show, unfortunately, you missed that great Michael Jackson rendition from She Was Hitting You. You know what I mean?
They don't want to battle.
Yeah, I ain't seen nothing yet. This girl, she not camera shy. That's why I'm trying to push her to not be afraid of the camera. You feel me? A lot of kids are dancing in front of their parents, and then when the crowd come, they be hiding. But no, that's what separates you from the other ones. You ain't scared of the crowd? You can pop.
Yeah. Yeah. It's true. It's true. You gonna teach me some dance moves.
You gonna show them some dance moves?
Yeah,
she ain't been in dance school for like 3 months. They done closed the school since the whole COVID. They done closed everything.
They didn't do any like Zoom classes?
Nah.
I know a couple of dance teachers that did some Zoom class sessions, like, just to keep them active a little bit.
Yeah, she just be on Michael Jackson Experience and YouTube doing whatever choreography they got up there. She watched the Beyonce. She used to watch the Beyonce tour a lot.
Oh, Homecoming.
Until she discovered Michael Jackson. Nah, that's all she watched.
Those are two great dancers, two great performers, Royce. If you can have any of that confidence, you'll be great out here. You'll be great.
Mm-hmm. So say thank you. Say thank you for having me on the interview. Good. Say thank you for having me. Tell the camera.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
It was such a pleasure.
Thank you for sitting down and talking with us. We hope we can get another interview with you again.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And I'm gonna send my money, okay? I'm gonna send my money to my cup.
Later.
Roy.
It's a lot of interesting things.
Roy.
Yeah.
Did you listen to Tiana Taylor album yet? This came out.
I did not. Wait, it just came out, right?
Yeah,
like yesterday, right? Yeah, like tonight, like midnight.
Nah, I didn't hear it. It's good.
It's called the album. It's long.
It's good.
It's long, but it's not. You don't even realize. That's
because Kanye only gave her fucking 7 songs. That's why it's fucking long. That's because she's frustrated. She's like, this motherfucker gave me 7 songs.
Yeah, but
now I gotta go ahead.
Yeah, this is supposed to be an album. That wasn't supposed to be an album anyway. It was an album.
Yeah, she probably wanted to do an album.
True. Right. She did. She wanted to do an album. Yeah,
she got 29 songs on here. 23 of them are regular songs, and
she dragged it. That's too much.
No, it's not.
Listen.
No, the features are great. The features are great.
The features
I'm not listening to 29 songs. I'm just be honest.
Listen to what I said. Listen to what I said.
Look, you mad because I'm not gonna listen to 29 songs.
I'm telling you.
Let me get it.
It's 29 tracks on the album. Listen.
Cliff notes of the album. Let me know what's hot. Feel me? Because I'm not listening to 29 Tiana Taylor's, bro.
Listen, it's 29 tracks on but 6 of them is visuals. So only 3 of them is like actual.
All right, so I'm gonna listen to the 6 visuals because those are obviously like the singles. You know what I'm saying?
No,
not necessarily.
No.
I can't listen to y'all. I gotta ask some of these guys, man, because y'all females, y'all gonna just be like, oh yeah, yes, Tiana, and y'all be like, y'all like a lot of emotional shit. Me, I don't like the emotional shit. Let me hear some.
Me?
Work that pussy.
Right, I was about to say, you might get away with that statement with me, but not with Brooklyn Tip.
That work that pussy. Some shit like that. You know what I mean?
No, none of that. None of that.
That was hot. I like that. That was
only one of those songs, and there should have only been one, and that was that.
And she got
it's a lot of. This album is for you to put on when you are ready to go. After the Rasta pasta and the fried chicken and
Okay. I'll try it out. I'll give it a test.
Now I had the whole thing, right? I was vibing to the whole thing, right? It was maybe 2 songs that I was like, all right, when I come back, I may skip them. The whole album, maybe I would keep my mode, right? But I didn't realize I was at the end of it until Spotify started playing some shit that I know was some old shit she said was this, and then I realized it was this song. It was an old song. So I had finished listening to the album. I didn't even realize. I had did a couple of things in the house, and the album was done. I swear, no lie. So
29 tracks? Damn, how long is this shit? A minute? A minute each?
Boy, what if the tracks are only like 2 minutes? That ain't nothing. It's not like 29 tracks and they're all like 4 or 5
minutes.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Chris Brown did, he OD. I still didn't hear that shit.
Yeah, he OD. I still ain't listened to the whole thing. I only got up to maybe like 15, and that was it. And that was because I was riding.
Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, was it Indigo or where was it? Indigo?
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot.
That's what it was.
I'm gonna check it out though. I'm gonna give it a listen. Facts.
I think you're gonna like it.
I feel you.
What's your favorite track off of it?
I can't give you the title.
I can't give you that yet because it's too soon. Like I just,
y'all talking about I'm gonna like it. So
I like the Erykah Badu.
You got your phone like, oh, what's the name of this shit?
But if I go out of here, I'm gonna lose the feed, right?
We got visitors, y'all.
I do like the Erykah Badu one.
All right.
Yes, I'm out.
Just because it's Erykah
right now. No, because it's good.
What song she remade? Bagley.
I'm about to tell you right now. I got a situation coming right now. You know what I'm saying? I got
your mic is muted.
Here we go. Bam. Ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Don't say her name or 30.
I was ready.
Yeah.
Don't say her name or 30. Give me top 5, man.
My top 5.
Or 3.
Yeah. Where is it?
He wants you to get off the album of Tiana Taylor's music.
You gotta
give me a top 3.
Is your phone on the thing?
You don't know the top 3. We ain't listened to it one time.
You should put your phone on the Wi-Fi. So you can live your best life. Okay. No, but you pay this. This is your best life. It's available. Okay, here we go. What in the crying game is this? Because it didn't take you where I want to go. I'm trying to get to Just Tiana Taylor. What is it? I know, but it wasn't like going to exactly her. Here we go. Oh, here she go. All right, boom. 23 songs. First of all, the intro is beautiful. Beautiful. It's Iman. It's like the whole like pregnancy situation, right? It's very nice, right? All right, but skip that because I'm just telling you, right? It's not like a sexy intro, okay? Wake Up Love, you've heard. That's with her and Iman. That one is good. Let's Build with Quavo is good. Low Key with Erykah Badu is good. Boomin' with Missy and Future, good. I like Wrong Bitch. That's her by herself.
I feel like you're reading down the list and just checking off songs. Like, is there any ones that stood out throughout the whole thing? No. Like now, anything towards the end? Anything towards the end?
The other thing, what's towards the end? We Got Love with Lauryn Hill. I take the one with Erykah before I take the one with Lauryn. But How Do You Want It is on here with King Cole. So there's
that shit is high. I like that shit. Yeah.
There's songs on here that you have heard from her, and she put them on the album that you can't skip past. So there are singles on here that are hot, and you know they're hot because she put them on here and they were already singles. Like Concrete is, you know what I mean? Like there's certain songs.
She put that on there?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So bear with me.
I see what she did there.
You see what I'm saying? But out of new music, I definitely like what I said. The one with Erykah, the one with Iman, the one with Missy and Future, and Wrong Bitch. You told me give my top 5. That's my top 4.
Okay.
She got one with Big Sean. You know, that's always fun. He be talking his shit. So that would be my top 5.
Okay, I'm gonna definitely check it out though. Definitely a soundtrack for me to rock out.
See what I'm saying?
Definitely a soundtrack for me to rock out to. Let me see. Let's see what's up with this.
You gotta just listen to it in the right capacity. You gotta chill. You gotta be in your element and just let it ride out. That's it.
All right. Definitely gonna give it a go.
Yeah. Oh, we have time. We did not get cut off yet. Are we excited about Versus tonight, Juneteenth edition? Alicia Keys and John Legend at 8 p.m.
I'm not excited about that.
Bringing their pianos. Are we excited about this?
Not me personally. It's gonna be cool, but it's like that's not really a competition for me.
I feel you. I would
like Alicia is gonna blow him out the water. Alicia gonna blow him out the water. John Legend got shit. He got shit. But
he got a lot of shit.
You know what I mean? Alicia is she's just deadly. Like, feel me?
If she goes back to songs in A minor, they're bringing their pianos, y'all. It's gonna be crazy.
John Legend. See, the thing about them, Alicia got hits, but John Legend could blow. Like that motherfucker.
John Legend got hits too, though. I think
John Legend got bad hits. I've seen him in concert twice.
With his ordinary people.
I knew you was gonna It's Juneteenth. I'm hoping that Chrissy Teigen comes with some antics for us. I would very much enjoy that. I don't know if I really want to see Swiss Beats while Alicia's going off because
he's gonna be in the background fiending.
I know, but he's a part of this whole situation, so I don't know if I really want to see him per se. But I take some of the kids in the background, like, yes, Ma, you killing it. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely want some Chrissy Teigen. I ain't even gonna lie.
She's so fun though. She makes it very fun. And he just be there like whatever.
When she was like, leaking his shit because he pissed me off. I was here for all of that.
Right.
He was like, thanks for the publicity, babe.
Who? So y'all was putting Alicia Keys against John Legend in a battle? I mean, not a battle, but like a song.
It's going down. It's a real verse.
That's what's happening tonight. Versus 8 p.m.
I didn't see nothing for that.
Me neither. I didn't see no advertisement for that.
That's crazy.
Well, that's why I put the R in the RC.
I didn't see no advertisement for that.
It's been everywhere. You guys crazy. See, these are the things we don't discuss in our meetings.
Right.
Meetings? Meetings?
Meetings? Who has meetings?
Nigga said practice. I'm talking about practice.
With the
nigga said Drake.
Who are we putting Big Draco up against for the verses? We never did that. Who's going to
right now?
Draco?
Nobody. You can't. Who you putting up against Drake right now?
Not Drake. Draco.
Soulja Boy.
Soulja Boy.
Nobody.
Me?
Soulja
got putting up against Soulja.
Kiss me through the phone.
Who you putting up against Soulja, son? I don't think you putting nobody up against Soulja, son.
Big Soulja.
Yin Yang Twins. Yin Yang Twins. Niggas like them up against Soulja Boy.
That would be so funny. Yin Yang
Yeah,
Twins.
you gotta do that. Cause Soulja, Big Draco, nah. My son got groundbreaking hits.
Could you put Big Draco up against Lil Jon?
But Lil Jon was more like a curse.
Nah, Lil Jon gonna smoke his boots. Lil Jon gonna smoke his boots.
Lil Jon gonna smoke it? Alright, I just want to see.
We gotta go with like a digital guy. Like, I think Bow Wow versus like Soulja Boy, that would be cool. Like one of them shits.
He's gonna dust him.
Feel me? Like Soulja Boy is real in between. Like he's a superstar, legendary, but you can't put him up against legends. Like, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
Own lane. You can't put nobody up against Drake.
I said Drake. I said Chris Brown against Drake.
Chris Brown against Drake.
Nah,
for the only because
Drake come with them real hip hop songs, like.
But what I'm saying is because I'm thinking in numbers, like in numbers and hits. I think they each other's equal in that aspect. Like we want to go hit for hit, and like they got a catalog of hits. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be like a competition, but it was just
right.
I got
the style of music, just hit for hit. Like.
I take that.
You would never get those verses out of some of them guys. Like some of these guys, you're not getting the verses out of.
Who going up against Mary J. Blige?
Nobody, buddy. Nobody.
Nobody. Just leave that situation alone.
Nobody?
You know what? You know what I would love in like the next 10 years? Maybe Keisha. If Keisha could give us 10 more years. Yeah.
Keisha against who? Mary?
Yeah, but Keisha got to give us 10 more years worth of music to even be able to.
Keisha ain't been lit in the last couple of like 5 years. Like
that's why she needs 10 more.
What? To do what? She ain't
outside of
what about Mary with? What about Mary with
reality TV?
I know. Fantasia. Did she really just say Fantasia Barrina?
That's a good battle.
Fantasia against who?
Mary.
Oh no, that's not happening.
Aww.
Cupid. I never can. Fuck out of here. Mary gonna smoke her boots. Stop.
Only because of her catalog, but the quality of songs would be good.
Put her boots on and stomp her out.
You're gonna do the Mary on her?
Literally. Put her boots on and stomp her shit out.
Y'all ain't like, poor Mary.
Yeah.
Look, Tip love the underdog. Tip love the underdog. That's why.
You gotta go for the right. Who's next?
Tip love the underdog.
Who's next?
Fantasia needs to go up against Ruben Studdard. That's what she needs to go up against.
Damn, you dragged it.
American Idol versus Idol, nigga.
No, that's what you
That nigga had one song. He had one song, right? I need to add that to my
He
life.
had a whole album. He had a whole album.
I forgot about that song, though. I need to add that to my shit.
He had a whole album, yo.
Or something. I don't remember.
This is my sorry for 2000. I graduated high school that year. That's how I remember that shit.
2004. Sorry for.
Old as shit. I graduated high school that year.
The bus sorry. Drink, y'all. Lord,
y'all put some respect on them.
I didn't know you
boy. Give me two female rappers against each other besides Cardi.
It shifted my bun.
Who going up against
Little Kim and Remy would be epic, I think.
I take that a little bit, but not really. I want to hear. I'd rather hear more quality. Like Remy, she cool. She's not gonna match Little Kim.
I ain't say Foxy because Foxy catalog is not that deep.
Yeah, we counted how many songs you said.
Yeah, counted.
Yeah, we counted how many songs. We want to see how many.
It ain't really no female rappers. Like, who you gonna do? Little Kim versus who?
Yeah, I feel you, Missy. Who going up against Missy? Missy rap
Missy would smoke Little Kim though. Hit for hit, Missy would smoke her. Facts. Missy got a lot of hits.
She got a lot of hits.
That's your shit. You know.
Word, work it.
She got singles on albums, and that ain't being done a lot.
Can't Stand the Rain, all of that, you know.
Yeah.
Talk it to me like you want to. Ooh, she got some shit. Missy got shit. I would Missy versus who? Who you said? Little Kim? Yeah. Them two. And then
I
they
would
both
like
got
to see Missy
ladies
go
night.
up against another producer though.
You said what?
Karaoke.
I would like to see Missy go up against another producer, so we could get like all of those single hits. You know what I'm saying? Producer credit hits, not just their music.
Missy versus
so like
no,
like Pharrell.
Oh, Missy versus Pharrell.
Hell no. Come on now.
What's his name?
Why not?
You know how much songs Pharrell got?
Missy versus Dallas Austin.
All right, yeah, that sounds like more of a battle.
Yeah,
I don't know
do
Pharrell.
Catalog.
I know
Pharrell got too many songs and too many like.
Pharrell, yeah, the next tunes, all of that, smoking Missy. Unfortunately, yeah.
Throw a few Jay-Z hits on there, it's a wrap.
It's over. I'm a hustler, baby. Oh,
that give it to me. That change
God.
clothes and all that. Change clothes. Excuse me. All that.
Yeah, you got it. You got it, boy. Wait, no. Yeah, I know.
That's why I know the verses, like
Some people that's
like the producer verses, they could probably, I'll probably be surprised by a lot of those shits. Because I didn't know, Jonte Austin did certain shit, Sean Garrett, those are the ones, like, I'm surprised by. But like the artist ones, like I could already see on the top of off the top of my head, like, nah. How many hits he got? How many? And it just be a rack. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that all producers should how you call it? Like when you talk on your track, like hitmaker, like
they should put like a little drop. They should put like a little drop. But a lot of artists don't like that shit. They be like,
I know.
take that shit off. Take that shit off. I want my track clean. I don't want nothing on it.
How much do you think they gotta pay to take the boy? If you was putting your DJ Roy Boy on a producer's beat, how much would an artist have to pay you to take that drop off for the beat?
They probably had to pay me like 10,000 off the rip, like before the song even did anything. Like you got to give me 10 bands because the tag is what makes it. You feel me?
Yeah.
People hear the tags, they like, Weezy out of here, and all them songs like, Metro on that beat. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Shit like that. Metro Boomin, what they say? If young Metro don't trust him, mama shoot you. Like, you telling me to take that off of a beat? Nah, that's what's making a beat. Niggas want that beat because of that. So you got to give me a substantial amount of money for me to take that shit off. That's my tag.
How much you think they gotta pay DJ Khaled to take that shit off the?
A lot. You gotta pay that nigga a lot. I don't even think it's a price.
Giving you everything.
I don't think it's a price. One. I think that's non-negotiable. I think he's like, yo, if you're doing a song with me, that shit gotta be in it no matter what.
Yeah. He got too many drops too. He got too many drops.
Another one.
Yes. Another he does his name. He does another one. We the best. What else?
But if you think about it though, why would you not want that on your song? Like that shit, that tag alone is just gonna make a motherfucker listen like DJ Khaled. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
like you said,
who DJ Khaled going up against? DJ Khaled got a lot of hits.
DJ Drama?
Hell,
Drama?
Not drama.
Clue?
Hell no. Clue don't got no hits.
Clue?
I would have to say Clue.
All right, what about
DJ Clue? He's
what about
DJ
producer,
He's really a DJ. You know that, right?
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah. Okay, I got you.
We know that. We got you.
DJ Khaled versus Dr. Dre would be great. They both DJs, they both produce. That would be
I'll take that.
Or Khaled versus Khaled would probably give him a run for his money, but Just Blaze.
Oh, Just Blaze.
Just Blaze. They both DJs.
Like, Just Blaze.
Yeah.
That would be great. I probably would be sweating out my silk press with that one.
This is how the verses started though. It started from Just Blaze versus Swiss Beats. Like they did a live beat battle, like playing.
Yes, I remember.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And they just Swiss Beats was like, you know what? I'm bringing this shit back, and we're gonna do it like this. So yeah, that's how that started.
Damn.
Well, unfortunately, guys.
Is it unfortunately, guys?
And
we getting there.
Uh-huh.
All right, Roy. While you was going, I told the people we may be coming back to the station for our 5-year anniversary show next week.
All right.
But since I dropped the ball, but it's our 5-year anniversary show.
Yeah. Fuck it, let's do it. I'm in the building.
We should definitely bring that in at the station with some surprises.
Facts. We ain't get no new exclusive from no street artists from you know what I mean. We gotta get back to film.
It's true.
That's right. You got it, Roy.
Shout out to all the artists that have been working very hard during quarantine, especially Friends to the RC. A lot of music dropped during quarantine. I saw some singles. I got some shit in my DM. Shout out to Monty the Mogul. I got some shit. Blueberry muffin shit, my DM. I was like, oh, what's that thing for? Global. So soon. Bo Black dropped some tracks. Trey Boyce dropped some tracks. Honey De Niro's coming up the pipeline with some tracks.
Okay.
Right before quarantine, Thrills came up to the station, so he's been promoting that project that he just dropped. Right? Am I missing anybody?
I thought I could think of. I've
been seeing heavy, like, on my timeline.
Right.
Yeah. Shout out to them.
Shout out to people that it's Juneteenth, y'all. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Juneteenth and
facts.
Turn up. How you supposed to turn up?
And stream my DJ, even when he's not doing Club 2. The fuck, SoundCloud is popping. It's 2 mixes up there. You get that lust, you get that comfortable. That shit'll get you through. You put that shit on, you can clean the house. You put that shit on, you can get to where you're going. It's over an hour worth of dope music. I listen to that shit all the time.
New mix coming soon. New mix coming soon, man. New mix coming soon, man. The mix I got up is at like 30,000-40,000 spins right now.
Yeah,
mix coming soon, man. Stay tuned.
Yeah. Whoa, I'm gonna be 3 for 3.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna have to put a little tunes up there, like some reggae and some shit. That's what they calling for. So.
And when you did that, I can't remember what night it was, but you did a quarantine mix one night. That whole entire mix.
Nah, keep saying that like, yo, that first night. It was 300.
It wasn't even even the first night. It wasn't the first night.
Oh.
It was another night. It was like it could have been like the second, third, fourth time, whatever. But either way, that mix, that shit was stupid from beginning to end.
Sweating in the kitchen.
Everything. Just
everything. Finished a whole bottle of liquor. We didn't even know we had finished it. It was lit.
Litty.
Yo, lit. You got into everything. You started off with a vibe. You took us up there. You put that reggae on. That reggae came on, and everybody in there texting and stuff. That shit was lit. But we was in the house though, real time having for like this shit.
I hit the bruck up on niggas. I had to hit them.
I hit that. That mix, I don't know. I'll tell you, I kept saying to Jim all night, he need to be recording this mix. Like this need to be the mix.
It's still up there. Like it's still up there.
Yeah.
If you go to my Facebook and look at through all my videos, all the mixes are still there. Every mix.
I mean, every mix you do, you know what I'm saying, is fire.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I don't know what you're gonna do. You take me. We don't went old school for a while. We don't went down south for a while. We don't went.
I don't even be knowing what I be doing. What I be wanting to do, like the freestyle.
Vibe it out, right? Yeah. That's always a good thing. It's fun. I'll be turned up either way. Club 2 be late.
Facts.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate the support always.
You selling Club 2 gear?
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you get your Sour Rangers gear. Make sure you get your Bling Bee. Make sure you get your Club 2. Make sure you get your main stacks gear.
We got everything for sale, man. Everything.
That double R.
That double R with the crown on it.
We about to have them potatoes, them homegrown potatoes. You know what I mean? Sweet potatoes. You know what I mean? Home fries, French fries, potato chips. That's my next business venture. Man.
Make sure you document. I want to see these potatoes.
It's gonna be called. It's gonna be called Not Idaho.
Not Idaho.
Yeah.
Home fries for everybody.
Right.
Yeah, I cannot wait for everybody. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Make sure y'all go learn some shit today, man. Make sure y'all go learn some shit that you did not know before. I don't care if it's one fun fact. Take that shit and share that shit with somebody else and tell your kids that shit. It's too many people on TV that are young kids and our age talking about, I didn't know any of these things existed, and these are children and offspring of our peers. I have a problem with that. You didn't know, even if you didn't know like full stats about something or full facts about something, for you to not know that there was something called Black Wall Street, I have a problem with that. They have an Instagram. Go to the new official Black Wall Street and just look at the movement of that and see. If you don't know that we had our own newspaper called the Northern Star, I need you to know these things. These things are going to be a statement to your mind that is great right now in 2020 and beyond. Take these things and teach them the children. It is imperative. It is imperative. Don't hold on to any knowledge. Please. Say, you know, I had to get into my shit right now.
Right.
It's RCN each and every Friday, 5 to 7, DTF Radio. We'll see y'all next week. We love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in.